Hi, it's Randi Rhodes. Hope you enjoy this free clip from Political Voices Network.
When it comes to whistleblowers, you're not. And I would just remind everyone, look, when it comes to whistleblowers, you are not. You are not entitled to it. That's at the discretion of Mr. Allen.
Mr. Chairman, these individuals have been determined not to be whistleblowers. These are not whistleblowers. They've been determined by the agency not to be whistleblowers. Are you deciding that they're whistleblowers?
Yes, the law decides. Did you not listen to Mr. Levitt's testimony? Did you not read the law? The law decides that they are whistleblowers.
His attorney is asserting that they are whistleblowers.
The gentlelady from New York, the gentlelady from New York has been recognized.
The law has not determined that they are whistleblowers. In fact, the FBI itself gave a letter to Jim Jordan the night before this charade, this circus of crap, and said these are not whistleblowers. The FBI does not, acknowledge that they are whistleblowers. In fact, there was this 11-page letter that the FBI sent over to Jim Jordan, saying that these three people, that their top secret clearance was revoked because the security division inside the FBI and various field offices where these guys worked had opened investigations into their behavior. Mr. Allen, Mr. Friend, and Mr. O'Boyle. The investigations concluded that Mr. Friend presented a number of security concerns related to his personal conduct, handling of protected information, and use of information technology, according to the letter. The letter also said, quote, "The security concerns stem from your refusal to execute a court-ordered arrest warrant, unauthorized download of sensitive FBI information, failure to participate in a security awareness briefing, unauthorized dissemination of sensitive FBI information, unauthorized recording of executive management, unsanctioned interviews with the media, and lack of candor during an interview with the security division." Additional details about the clearance revocation said that they espoused alternative theories about the January 6, 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol. They also say that Mr. Friend entered FBI space and downloaded documents from an FBI computer to an unauthorized removable flash drive. And then the FBI required Mr. Friend to attend a security awareness briefing regarding his actions, but he refused to go. Mr. Allen, who said he didn't really care if they shared his declaration with the Democrats, who Mr. Jordan is now characterizing as a man who did have objections to his testimony being shared with the Democrats because he's a whistleblower, you know. Well, the FBI said his clearance was suspended on January 19th, 2022, and ultimately revoked on May 3rd after he was referred by FBI's Charlotte field office, and that prompted a security division investigation into Mr. Allen. Mr. Allen's clearance was revoked due to security concerns regarding his personal conduct and whether or not he actually had allegiance to the United States. Mr. Dunham, who is the deputy director here at the FBI, wrote to Jim Jordan that Mr. Allen, quote, failed to provide relevant information to an FBI special agent, an SA, regarding subjects who were allegedly involved in criminal activity at the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021. Specifically, Mr. Allen was asked to conduct, quote, an open source search on a January 6 suspect. Mr. Allen then reported back to his supervisor that, quote, he did not find any information that the subject engaged in any criminal activity, nor did he find any nexus to terrorism. Mr. Allen closed that case, but then it was reopened and assigned to a different FBI employee who provided publicly available information about the subject, information that was readily available and should have been obtained by Mr. Allen when he was conducting his search. Quote, this is the letter, investigative activity established that this subject physically assaulted U.S. Capitol police officers on January 6, 2021. Mr. Allen expressed sympathy for persons or organizations that advocate, threaten, or use force of violence in an effort to prevent federal government personnel from performing their official duties investigating this man, and that affected his work. The letter goes on and on and on, and Mr. Jordan actually, sits there and denies that these men are, he actually asserts that these men are whistleblowers. These men are not whistleblowers. These are disgruntled employees who got caught being conspiracy theorists and advocating for their conspiracy, which was that there was a deep state, and the deep state was the person that was the thing that attacked the Capitol. You know, the Ray Epps crap, and he was an FBI agent, and he was planted and telling them, go inside, go inside. All this garbage, that's what these three guys were loyal to, the conspiracy theory, not to the U.S. government. Now, you can only be a whistleblower if you're exposing criminality, waste, fraud, things like that. You can't be a disgruntled employee and lose your security clearance for valid reasons, that can be proved easily, that there were newspaper articles about the kinds of criminal activity that these people who you refuse to arrest committed.